Hello, dear students. Welcome into the second lecture on redox titration topic. In the previous lecture, we have seen basic terminology regarding the redox titration and we have covered the titration curve for single electron system. I hope all of you understood that all terminology and the titration curve. In today's lecture, we are going to start titration curve for multi-electron system. So, in this multi-electron system, in case of the analyte and titrate system involve different number of electrons in the oxidation or reduction reaction. Example for this multi-electron system, that will be the Fe2 plus oxidized to Fe3 plus is a one electron system that we have already seen in previous example. But in case of permanganate ion, that is MnO4 minus reduced to Mn2 plus is a 5 electron system. Secondly, in Fe2 plus versus MnO4 minus titrations, H3O plus directly participate in the reduction reaction. Okay. Titration of ferrous 2 plus ions with permanganate solution in acid solution of iron second is titrated with a standard solution of potassium permanganate, that is KMnO4. The titration reaction is C, the first reaction. This one will be the second reaction. See, actually the calculations up to the equivalence point of this example will be the same as that of the previous Fe2 plus versus cerium 4 plus ion system, that you have to always keep in your mind. Okay, see the first reaction. 5 molecule of Fe2 plus MnO4 minus plus 8 H3O plus, which is gives 5 Fe3 plus Mn2 plus 12 H2. This is the first reaction. See, in this reaction, the ferrous 2 plus will be converted into the Fe3 plus. Okay, that means what? Oxidation will be takes place in this case, and the second reaction MnO4 minus plus 8 H3O plus 5 electron, which is gives Mn2 plus 12 H2. Actually, the previous reaction they have give the all overall reaction, but the second reaction will be the only for permanganate ion. Okay, see, in the second reaction, the MnO4 minus, that will be the permanganate solution. When we titrate along with the ferrous solution, then what will happen, that we are going to see now. Okay, in this reaction, H3O plus ions are essential if the reaction is to go to completion. The presence of acid in sufficient concentration ensures that the redox titration proceeds to quantitative completion at the titration equivalence point. In this case, we are going to consider the titration of 10 ml of 0.1 molar Fe2 plus solution. See, the concentration of this ferrous solution will be the 0.1 molar. In previous example also, the concentration of ferrous will be the 0.1 molar. Okay, that means the up to the equivalence point of this system, all the calculations will be the same as that of the previous example against the 0.02 molar KMnO4. See, that is KMnO4 at pH is equal to 1. Here is the spelling mistake, that is KMnO4. Okay, that means in this titration in the conical flask we are going to take 10 ml of 0.1 molar ferrous solution, and in the burette we are going to fill 0.02 molar KMnO4 solution and titrate against the ferrous solution. The respective half reactions are, these are the half reaction, Fe3 plus Fe2 plus, that means Fe2 plus gives 1 electron, then it converted into the Fe3 plus, that we have already seen in previous example. This is the second reaction, half reaction. In this MnO4 minus plus 8 H3O plus 5 electron, which is gives Mn2 plus 12 H2. These are the two half cell reactions. The potential of the system is given by either of the following equations. See, when we apply the Nernst equation of these both, that is ferrous solution and permanganate solution, then the equations become, see, this is the first equation for Fe2 plus, which is converted into the Fe3 plus, that is E system or E cell is equal to E naught Pt Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 plus minus 0.05916 upon 1 log to the base 10 into concentration of Fe2 plus upon concentration of Fe3 plus. See, in this equation, E system or E cell, okay, of the cell, and E naught will be the standard electrode potential of the cell, and 0.05916, that will be the constant term, divided by N. See, the first half reaction, that will be only one electron involved, that's why they have taken 0.05916 upon 1. N stand for what? Number of electrons involved during the reaction. Okay, that will be the one. Then remaining part all of you know very well, right? Now this second equation for the second half cell reaction, that will be the, see, this one. E system is equal to E naught Mn4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916 upon 5. Why 5? Because see, the second half cell reaction, there is 5 electron involved in this reaction, that's why they have taken here divided by 5. Okay, log to the base 10 into concentration of Mn2 plus upon concentration of Mn4 minus into H3O plus. Okay, these are the equation 1, and this second will be the permanganate solution equation. Up to the equivalence point, the calculation of potential will be done using Fe second to Fe3 plus system, and will therefore be similar to that of the Fe2 plus to cerium 4 plus system. This you have to always keep in your mind. Up to the equivalence point of this multi-electron system, all the calculations are same as that of the previous single electron system. Okay, the equivalence point potential can be calculated as follows. See, the E system is equal to E equivalence point is equal to E naught Pt Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 plus minus 0.05916 upon 1 log to the base 10 into the concentration of Fe2 plus upon concentration of Fe3 plus. Then for the second equation, equivalence point is equal to E naught Mn4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916 upon 5 log into the concentration of Mn2 plus upon concentration of Mn4 minus into the concentration of H3O plus. In order to combine the logarithmic terms, it is necessary to multiply equation 2 by 5. That means, see, in this two equation number 2, we can multiply, we have to multiply by 5. Then that equation number 2 becomes 5 equivalence point is equal to 5 E naught. Okay, MnO4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916. Here 5 will be cancelled, log into the concentration of Mn2 plus upon concentration of Mn4 minus into H3O plus. On adding 1 and 3, see, from above we have multiplied 5 into the equation number second. Then when we add equation number first and this third equation, then we will get 6 equivalence point is equal to E naught Pt Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 plus 5 E naught MnO4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916 log into the concentration of Mn2 plus into the Fe2 plus upon concentration of MnO4 minus into the H3O plus into Fe3 plus. Then the stoichiometry at the equivalence point requires, that means at the equivalence point of this titration, what will happen? The stoichiometry will be occurs. How? Because in conical flask or beaker we have taken 10 ml of the ferrous solution, and when we add 10 ml from the burette, that is permanganate solution, into the conical flask or beaker, at that time the Fe3 plus ions and Mn2 plus ions will be the same. That's why the stoichiometry occurs, and Fe2 plus is equal to a permanganate ion. This is the stoichiometry of all these 4 ions. Substituting in above equation this terminology, then the equation becomes 6 equivalence point is equal to E naught Pt Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 plus 5 E naught MnO4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916 log to the base 10 into 1 upon H3O plus. Then equivalence point is equal to E naught Pt Fe2 plus 2 Fe3 plus 5 E naught MnO4 minus 2 Mn2 plus upon 6. This is multiplied 6 for the equivalence point, that will be going here denominator. Okay, minus 0.05916 upon 6 into the log into 1 upon H3O plus. Thus, the equivalence point potential is independent of concentration of the reactant or product, but is dependent on pH of the solution. Substituting E naught PtFe2, that is standard electrode potential for the ferrous ion system, that is 0.771 volt, and the standard cell potential for permanganate solution or the cell, that will be the 1.51 volt. Then the above equation becomes E equivalence point is equal to 0.771 plus 5 into 1.51. Here I have not wrote here 5. You have to consider, that is 5 into 1.51 upon 6 minus 0.05916 upon 6 log into the concentration of 1 upon 10 raised to minus 1. When we calculate all this above equation, then the E equivalence point is equal to 1.377 volt. Beyond the equivalence point, the titrant system, namely MnO4 minus to Mn2 plus system, must be considered to evaluate the potential of the system. Now, when we add 10.1 ml of KMnO4 solution into the beaker, see, in the beaker we have taken 10 ml of 0.1 molar ferrous solution. When we add excess 0.1 ml of KMnO4, then what will happen? That is 0.1 ml will be in excess form, then the concentration of MnO4 minus E is equal to 0.1 upon 0.02 upon 20.1. See, this equation we have seen in previous example also. See, we have add 0.1 excess of KMnO4, okay, but the concentration of KMnO4 is what? 0.02. That's why we have multiplied 0.02 upon 20.1. See, in the beaker we have taken 10 ml, we have from burette we have add 10.1, then total volume becomes 20.1. When we calculate this, we will get 9.95 into 10 raised to minus 5. Okay, then concentration of Mn2 plus ion, that will be the 10 only. Okay, why? Because whatever Fe2 plus ion solution present into the conical flask or beaker, that all will be utilized to convert Fe3 plus ions. Then there is no possibility to convert excess Mn2 plus ions of about 10 ml. Okay, so that's why 10 into 0.02 upon 20.1, when we calculate this, we will get 9.95 into 10 raised to minus 3 value. By applying next equation, see, E system is equal to E naught MnO4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.05916 upon 5 log into the concentration of Mn2 plus upon concentration of MnO4 minus upon into H3O plus. When we put the values of all three terms, then our equation becomes what? 1.51 minus 0.11832. When we subtract this value, we will get 1.39 volt. That is E system of this. When we add 10.1 ml of KMnO4 into the beaker, or excess 0.1 ml of KMnO4, then we will get the value of E cell or E system will be 1.39 volt. Then when we add 11 ml of KMnO4 into the beaker or conical flask, then the concentration of the MnO4 minus is equal to 1. Why 1? We have add excess 1 ml, that's why 1 into 0.02 upon 21. When we calculate this, we will get 9.52 into 10 raised to minus 4. Then concentration of Mn2 plus, that will be the 10 into 0.02 upon 21. Okay, so when we calculate that, we will get 9.52 into 10 raised to minus 5. By applying again next equation, then the above equation becomes E system is equal to E naught Mn4 minus 2 Mn2 plus minus 0.5916 upon 5 log into the concentration of 9.52 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 9.52 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 10 raised to minus 1. When we do this calculation, then we will get the E system of this last excess 1 ml permanganate solution we have added into the conical or beaker, then the value of this E system will be 1.40 volt. Okay, so we have seen three values that I have listed into the table. Now we will see the table. See, this is the table. In this table, there is, I have taken only three values. With the help of these three values, the titration curve I have plotted into this page. See, on x-axis there is E system, and on y-axis there is the E system, and on x-axis there is volume of KMnO4 added, that means titrant added from the burette. Then we will get such type of the graph of this multi-electron system. Okay, so thank you.